Spooky mechanics, otherwise known as quantum entanglement, is the phenomenon where a pair of subatomic particles like photons or electrons interact with each other and become stuck in a state of entanglement, where the measurement of one is directly correlated to the other, and vice versa. To understand this premise, you need to understand the difference between classical mechanics and quantum mechanics. Classical mechanics are the mechanics that we observe and experience every day, like knowing that a ball will come back to you when you throw it in the air, or that when you're driving a car, stopping 2 feet in front of the intersection is not a smart life choice. On the other hand, there's the quantum world, which is the one that makes up ours, not only where all the new superheroes are journeying to. The quantum realm is made up of subatomic particles such as photons, electrons, and nuclei, and they all interact with each other in very unique ways. Today I'm going to explain one of the ways that particles behave: entanglement. Quantum entanglement is where a pair of subatomic particles are stuck in a state of counter-correlating spins, and must always have opposite spins when measured. Spin is a measurable property of subatomic particles. It is the angular momentum that a particle possesses. However, in the quantum world, this property is constantly in a probabilistic state until measured. You can think of this in the context of the Schrödinger's cat thought experiment, where a cat is put into a box with some radioactive material that will deteriorate randomly, possibly resulting in the death of the cat. However, until the lid of the box is opened and observed, the cat is thought to be in a state of both alive and dead. This is the way that subatomic particles act until they are measured. Now, the way that particles become entangled with one another can happen in either one of two ways. Either they are emitted from a common source, like twins, or they interact with one another, like friends. But once they are entangled, these particles can spread galaxies apart and still act the same as if the other were there. So when one's spin is up, the other one will positively be down. Through their research in quantum mechanics, Einstein and his 2 lab assistants, Podolsky and Rosen, explored this phenomenon. Because nothing travels faster than the speed of light, not even information, there had to be a hidden element that they were missing. This is what is referred to as the EPR paradox. Einstein was also the person who originated this concept's popular nickname, spooky mechanics. Currently, the applications of this phenomenon are still being explored, primarily in communication science. Currently, scientists in Israel are having success in making large quantities of entangled particles, in the hope of using them one day to build a functioning quantum computer. Who knows? Maybe one day our instant messaging will truly be instant.